Does she look familiar? Yes, book. This, my dear, is our new Amazon #1 new release called The Black Coach. The Black Life Coach. How to become a skilled, professionally trained, qualified, certified Black Life Coach. Yes, girl, she thick. She real thick with it. 200, girl, I didn't even know this till they sent it today. And 35 pages. I'm going to read some to y'all. You ready? If you have your books, you can read along with me. So, first of all, welcome. Hello, it is story time. I'm Dr. AJ Austin, founder of the International Center for Life Coach Training, LLC, where I train Black women of faith to become certified life coaches online in one day. I tell you all about it in my book. Check out futurebblacklifecoaches.com. It's our private Facebook group where we really gonna get into some of this. But I was like, this had came in the mail today. So I said, let me do a Facebook Live real quick and let y'all know what y'all missing. This was a #1 new release for professional life coaches on Amazon for 3 straight days last week. And it made me so excited. So let me tell you what it says. I've introduced myself. I've told you where to find more about me. Check out futurebblacklifecoaches.com because it is story time. So I'm going to read. Try not to cough and sip water. Feel free to ask questions. Put them in the comments. I'll share just a little bit of what's in the book and show you how you can get your hands on it. futurebblacklifecoaches.com. Start there. Okay. So this book I wrote in acknowledgement of and in loving memory of my mom, Daphne C. Minor, born September 16, 1960, passed away on April 14, 2008, which y'all know that's kind of where my story begins as a professional, but I'll definitely share more about that coming up. I won't read all of the acknowledgments because you can buy the book, child, and see all my family and friends in there. We have some testimonials from some great coaches that I've trained. One coach said, I knew I needed help and I wanted to work with Dr. AJ. I knew that going to this class was going to get the training that I needed. I was laid off of my corporate job, which led me to finding what I was supposed to be doing in life and being able to put a tag on it. So, I was trying to determine how to get started as a life coach. I knew it would help somebody else. I've seen and been in other classes, careers, but none of them gave me fulfillment like becoming a certified Black life coach and helping people in their lives. Friend, you see our new book. She thick. Yes, we reading and read. So, this new coach said, as a result of going through Dr. AJ's program, I completed the program, became a certified Black life coach, and completed my first book and sold 350 copies. Several of those have made it to the Steve Harvey and Ellen DeGeneres shows. Thanks to Dr. AJ, I also brought in a new $5,000 coaching client. Dr. AJ has been extremely helpful and instrumental in my success as a new Black life coach and author. She was the motivation I needed. Her process is set up to help you uncover your answers step by step. This is from one of our newly certified Black life coaches, Laquellis McGee. So you'll find her testimonial and so many others. This right now, the print version, is not available to you, but the ebook is. And you get all the details at futurebblacklifecoaches.com. Come join our Facebook group. See what we got going on. See what we got coming up. One of the things we got going on is the new book. So I'm just sharing what's in it. We have lots of testimonials. This here is what's serving as the curriculum to my one-day life coach certification training. It's actually the pre-training. So if you ever wonder what our training is like, girl, This the curriculum. It's on Amazon. You can get more details at futureblackLifeCoaches.com in our private Facebook group. Let me know if you got questions. I'm going to read a little bit of what's in here, starting with a letter to future Black Life Coaches. Hi, Raquel. How are you? So, life coaching is a $2.4 billion industry. That's from medium.com. A letter to future Black Life Coaches, which I wrote, says, Future Black Life Coach. Have people always told you that you are such a great listener and you're so easy to talk to? Have you ever thought or been told about becoming a certified Black Life Coach? Do you want to work for yourself from home and make money helping others reach their goals in life? If so, you are like so many of the women whose main goal is to add the skill of becoming a certified Black Life Coach to enhance your current ministry or church, corporate, or community. Help out in your own household, work within a nonprofit, start your own coaching business. You want to be a coach, but you don't want to do it without permission. You want to be and feel credible as a coach. A life coach certificate is your permission and self-validation, proving that you've invested in yourself, in your future, and in your clients because you've been trained, certified, and operate in integrity within the life coaching arena. You see the value in having a certificate with a seal and the stamp of approval as a certified Black Life Coach. The good news is your journey doesn't end after certification. The International Center for Life Coach Training, LLC, offers a continuing education platform for how to successfully map out a plan to help you build your coaching business. Once you successfully complete the one-day online life coach certification training, you'll be extended an invitation to join other previously certified coaches in what's known as Boss of Me University in a year-long mentorship program. After I offer coaching, I also offer training in the form of books and audios and other programs, along with our private Facebook group, email newsletters, and inbox chat messages for continuing education and accountability. Support for you, new Black Life Coach. Many of the women we certify come from corporate leadership, entrepreneurial roles, and they have a heart to serve and help others. The biggest problem I see is that women like you watching this right now feel like you need permission. You feel like you need validation. You also don't know who to believe when it comes to the life coaching industry. You have questions. Do you get certified or don't you? Has that question ever been rambling in your head? If you're listening to this, have you ever asked yourself that? Do I get certified? Don't I? You may even feel confused and overwhelmed about information you've uncovered about the life coaching industry. Maybe you want to know how to become a coach. Maybe you want to know how long it takes to become a certified life coach. Maybe you're wondering how much it costs to become a life coach. If you need to get certified to become a life coach, where to go to get trained and certified, who to trust, and if they're credible or accredited in the industry. You may even want to know what it means to be trained and certified as a Black Life Coach. You need help making sense of it all. Does that sound like you? That's what I said in the book. I'm talking to you, though. Y'all can talk to me here on Facebook Live, okay? So, if it sounds like you, no worries, because the women who take my one-day life coach certification training come with these questions and so many more. So welcome, viewers, listeners of this audio today. You're in the right place. You are reading this book for a reason, or you're listening to it here on Late Night Live. Hey, girl. So let me tell you about two different people. One is who we'll call the uncertified life coach. Are you the friend who loves and trusts and open up to because you're really good at listening. You give really good advice. You might even pray with some people. You're that shoulder that they cry on. Well, today I'm sharing how you can become a skilled, successful, professionally trained, qualified, and certified life coach in a day who gets paid to be who you already are. My company created a one-day online life coach certification self-study system hosted by a master life coach certification trainer, a black master life coach certification trainer. That's me. I spend a lot of my time educating and empowering you on what a certified black life coach is, what a life coach is not, and more on that is coming up. So you don't have to guess or Google your way through misinformation from what you heard or what you read on the internet. So if this sounds like you or someone who's on a money and a time budget but still want to feel credible while coaching clients and building a successful coaching company, I want you to keep listening. You don't have to though. You could click off too. It's okay. This for the replay viewers too. But I really do want to start our conversation off with a free gift. I have a free gift for you. You ready? If you're listening to this right now live or replay, you want a free gift, let me just see like ready or an emoji in the comments because I'm about to give it to you real quick. Let me get a sip of water. Y'all tell me if you want a free gift. I'm just asking. Oh, okay. I see you. Cool. So it's called the Black Life Coach Quiz. It's over at www.blacklifecoachquiz.com. Right now, it's ready for you. She cute. She real cute. Blacklifecoachquiz.com is my free gift to you for being here and listening to this snippet of the reading tonight. And it's going to tell you if you are indeed ready for your next steps in becoming a certified Black woman life coach online in one day. So if someone else comes to mind who you know could use this information today, maybe it's not for you, maybe you don't like free gifts and you want to give your gift to someone else, pay it forward. Help them get their hands on the free quiz over at blacklifecoachquiz.com today. And if we've never met before, hey girl, I'm Dr. AJ Austin. And after experiencing the death of my mother and a divorce on the same day, dropping out of college, dealing with homelessness, and the downsizing of my corporate career, I decided to take control of my own destiny. So I dedicated myself to studying and mastering the life coaching certification process. I designed a certification curriculum for life coaches, Black life coaches to be exact. I have dutifully trained and certified hundreds of life coaches around the world. I developed the International Center for Life Coach Training, LLC, and our one-day life coach certification self-study system. It's a training process that takes place online. Now that you know who I am, tell me if this is you. Here are two people I'm going to introduce you to. One is Krista. Krista scrolls Facebook several times throughout the day. Maybe that's you. She also started to notice that her friends have started calling themselves coaches. What is a coach? She says, knowing that she has a lot in common with her friends, or at least most of them. It was like all of a sudden she started seeing pictures of her friends wearing beautiful dresses and full faces of makeup while doing photo shoots. In every other picture, it seemed they all had microphones in their hands, and they were speaking on stages in front of a crowd of people. But what are they talking about? She thought to herself. She continued to scroll and noticed that more and more of her friends were posting about their airport trips and sharing pictures of themselves flying all over the world for speaking engagements. What is going on? She wondered. What am I missing? She asked herself. OMG, when did she become a speaker? What is she speaking about? And who are the people in these pictures she's speaking to? How did they even find her? What did she do to get an invitation to speak at an event? And I didn't. That's how she talks. So she leaves one social media platform for the next. And now she starts to see videos of her friends going live, talking about their experiences and how they're now a coach. And again, this is not a conversation that she remembers having with any of them. But so many people were watching their Facebook lives. So many people were liking their Instagram posts. So many people were giving them a thumbs up and hearts on their pictures on social media. Krista feared that she was definitely missing out on something. So she started scrolling through her photo, and then she scrolled through her friends' photos and comments. And then she watched the videos of her friends. She noticed they were getting so much attention now. Krista started to get jealous. Then she had an aha moment. I'm going to be a coach too. Whatever it is, she said to herself, if my Facebook friends can do it, I can do it too. It appears as though they just take pictures and talk to people and people listen and love them. And I want that. I'm missing that and I need it. So I am going to take it. So she takes the title of coach and she pops it in front of her name. And on her next social media post, she says, now I too go by Coach Krista, she proudly professed. She decided to do her very first Facebook Live introducing herself as Coach Krista. Hi guys, I'm Coach Krista, she said. I'm a little nervous, not really sure what I'll be talking about today, but I'll just know that I want to help you. One view pops up on her Facebook Live, and it goes away. She gets discouraged and she ends the live and deletes the video. She asks herself, what am I doing wrong? So she starts to scroll and troll social media. Again, she goes to YouTube. She finds videos of people who are just talking. So why can't I just talk? Why can't I just help people on video? Why can't crowds of people come to hear me speak on my video? Why can't I get people to call me for speaking engagements? I want to dress up. I want to take flights around the world. I want to take pictures in airports. So her jealousy grew even more. She saw one of her friends' new websites on her Facebook page and clicked the link. She said to herself, oh, that's what I'm missing. A website. She then has the brilliant idea to create her very own website, exactly the way her friend did hers, because her friend was the type of coach Krista wanted to be too. So she copied and pasted everything from her friend's website onto her own website. And now she knew she had the missing link, or so she thought. On her next Facebook Live, she did exactly what she saw her friends do. She said, hi guys, go visit my website. Crickets. No one even watched her live. How would they even know I have a website, she thought to herself. She became so discouraged. The next day, as she was scrolling through Facebook again, she noticed that people were tagging one of her friends in a post. And they were chatting about how much they loved and had learned during last night's Facebook Live. So Krista clicked on the video to see her friend's view count. It had gone up to several hundred views. But I can't even get one person to join my live or visit my website, she thought. So she got another bright idea. It looks like you just have to tag people in a Facebook post, she thought to herself. So she created a post. Hey guys, Coach Krista here. Would love to be your coach. Go visit my website. She tagged 99 other people in her Facebook post. She said to herself, this has to be it. People are going to start coming to my page, finding out that I'm a coach, and I will be loved by all. People are going to start watching my lives and visiting my website too, and I'm so excited. But instead, she started to notice people untagging themselves in her posts and unfriending her on Facebook. A few of them also sent her some very explicit inbox messages for tagging them without their permission. She was confused. What am I doing wrong? She asked herself. I mean, I go live, nobody watches. I have a website, nobody visits. I tagged people in my posts and they untagged themselves and unfriended me. She had no clue what to do. She was only doing what she saw her friends do. I mean, they were coaches, whatever that was, right? She wanted to be a coach. And at this point, Krista felt that all she could do was what she saw being done online. She even heard one coach say that you should do that. Copy and paste what you see being done online. Several months later, Krista was still rinsing and repeating the same process that has yet to yield her results. She dressed up, she puts on makeup, she gets on camera, and nothing. She tags people in posts, and nothing. She tells people to visit her website. She sends people inbox messages. She's even been joining other coaches' email lists and getting their freebies just to see how they do it. And nothing. She finally decides to give up on this coaching thing because it must not work anyway. Everybody must be lying. She feels like she's missing out on something, but now she's on to the next thing in her life. No more Coach Krista. Because coaching doesn't work anyway, right? Don't be a Krista. Head over to blacklifecoachquiz.com. Find out more about Coach Krista, because on the other side of her is really who you want to be. Coach Tanisha says, I need to grab that book. It's entertaining, right? Yes. So we told the story of Coach Krista. This book is called The Black Life Coach. If you join our private Facebook group, blacklifecoaches.com, I share the exclusive link of where to get this. Now, the print book is not available, only to me because I'm the authoress. This is our curriculum and our new training. It's a pre-training for our one-day life coach certification. So when it came in the mail, I wanted to jump on here and share with y'all. I'm going to share our second person, tell her story. And let's see how much more we have left. Not a whole lot. So let me tell y'all this really, really cool story. And then y'all let me know, are you a Krista or a Crystal? Let me tell you about Crystal. Grab a sip of water real quick. Put questions in the comments below if you have them. Coach Tanisha, I know you got a new book too. Congratulations, girl. I was just determined to get on here and talk to my voice left. So here we go. So Crystal had always loved helping people. Can you relate, future Black Life Coaches? She can remember volunteering her time to help others when she was a child and seeing the smile on people's faces, especially when she served at church. As a teen, she continued to serve and help others in her community who wanted to be better. They wanted to feel better and live better lives. Her biggest joy came from uplifting others through good conversation. People always hugged and thanked her for talking with and listening to them. In her adult life, she has always been the friend who would scroll through her phone and call in to check on each one of her friends. All right, y'all, I'm coughing now, so let's wrap this up. Put questions if you got it. Let me get some more water. Hold on. We almost done. Okay. On her drive to work, on her lunch hour, and on her drive home, Crystal would often reach out to check on her friends, especially those she had not heard from in a while. She wanted to see how life was going for each of them and be there for whatever or whoever just needed to talk or have her listen. So one day, as she was talking to a friend, that friend said, Crystal, you would make such a great life coach. You're so easy to talk to. You're a great listener. And you ask really good questions. I look forward to our calls and our chats. I've also noticed that you're the friend in our group that we all trust to tell our problems to. And we always feel better for it at the end of the day. Have you ever considered making this a career? I'm pretty sure there are people all over the world who wish they had a friend like you. Have you guys heard some version of that conversation in your own life? Yes. So Crystal had been looking for what could be next for her in her life when her kids graduated high school and went off to college, and she was dealing with empty nest syndrome. She really wanted to start mapping out what her life could look like in her next chapter. And this new thing called life coaching could potentially be it. Intrigued, Crystal went to Google University and typed in life coach. Several million results popped up. Who knew? She started to click around online and visit websites. There were hundreds of articles written, opinions given, and advice shared on what a life coach is. But she was still very unclear because there were so many different directions she could go. So she visited YouTube and she watched a few old videos from years ago of people who were in the industry for what seemed like forever ago. She continued to click and scroll through the internet, researching and trying to gather all of the information available. Who can relate to that? Some of y'all call me and tell me you do this. I got this from y'all, okay? Some of the stuff sounded okay that she found it online, but she really needed to get clearer on exactly what life coaching in this industry was. If I could only get a better understanding of how this all works and how all of this information applies to me and my next steps on this journey, I could get clearer on my actual role as a potential future Black life coach and could potentially be what's next in the industry. This is something she thought to herself. Future life coach. Wow. She liked the sound of that. She visited Amazon and typed in the word life coach. She found a few books that again seemed like random people whom she did not know, giving their opinion of what life coaching is. She then logged onto Facebook and typed in the word life coach in the search bar to see if anyone out there was already doing this life coaching thing and what she might learn from them. It wasn't the information that she gathered from Google, YouTube, and Amazon. It wasn't that it wasn't correct, but she needed advice for today and a modern take and understanding of what life coaching is in this social media, high contact, high technology age. She noticed that there were groups for life coaches and pages for life coaches, but again, this was all jumbled up information to her, so she kept scrolling. She knew that she wanted to understand the life coaching industry from someone who looked like her, a woman. She wanted to see how this applied to her next level. She came across the page of someone with the actual title of Master Life Coach Trainer in her profile. Who is this person? And has she actually mastered the knowledge of the life coaching industry? She clicked on the profile page. She noticed a recent Facebook Live video entitled, "What is a Life Coach Exactly?" It's by an entertaining, energetic, beautiful, big smile, bubbly personality type who goes by Dr. AJ. And she was actually engaging with her live viewers and answering questions about the life coaching industry and how to become a certified Black life coach online in just one day. And she was actually in the place throughout her video where she taught on what life coaching is and how it applied to people who are that girlfriend everyone loves and trusts because they're such a great listener, etc. This all started to sound familiar to Crystal. Crystal instantly knew that she was in the right place. What about you guys? Have you felt that when you watch my lives or come to engage with me? If you're new here, no worries, you will, because Crystal did. So throughout the video, Dr. AJ mentioned this free quiz over at blacklifecoachquiz.com for people who were new to the world of life coaching and wanted to see if becoming a certified Black life coach could potentially be their next step on a journey to loving the life they desired. Crystal clicked the link and she took that 60-second quiz. She remembered in that moment what her friend said as she selected her answers. Crystal, you're such a great listener and so easy to talk to. We always feel better after. Crystal entered her email address. Then she selected the answer that reflected who she knew she was inside and who her friend reminded her that she was just earlier. She hit submit. And now was the moment she had been waiting on. After what seemed like days of scrolling the internet, she was finally getting clear on if she was even ready to become a Black certified life coach and if life coaching was indeed for her. Then a button popped up that read, "View results" from her quiz. She clicked it. Up popped the video of Dr. AJ saying, "Congratulations! You are a committed coach," and extending an invitation to what could potentially be her next step on her journey to becoming a Black woman certified life coach. She clicked the invitation to accept. It took her to a site she hadn't found in her Google search. Wow, she thought. I'm starting to understand what becoming a life coach is and how I can become one. Since Dr. AJ, my quiz results, and my friends say that I have the qualities to do so, I believe that I do too. And I can get certified in a day. I'm in. She scrolled the site to get more information and have more of her questions answered. She discovered that there's an upcoming life coach certification training via live stream with Dr. AJ coming up soon. So she discovered that. She understood that this training would help her become a better listener, learn how to ask some really good questions, even better than the ones she had asked her friends before. And it would help her and other people get results in their life, all thanks to them having her as their coach. She was ready to invest in herself, in her natural born gift to serve, and in her future helping others. She pulled out her credit card and typed in her information. She thought to herself, I'm really doing this. She closed her eyes and clicked buy. She was now officially registered for the training to become a certified life coach online in one day with Dr. AJ Austin. She felt like this was the start to something new. She was so excited and could not wait to tell her friends about it. Crystal looked forward to meeting the other soon-to-be Black life coaches going through the training with her. They would get to learn from a master life coach certification trainer, hear more about her story of life coaching and how she's still around today. She was so excited about receiving her certificate that read, Crystal Certified Life Coach, along with her master plan for telling people what she does as a newly certified Black life coach and how much she charges to help them make a difference in their life. She couldn't wait for what was next for her on her journey to success as an educated, empowered, skilled, professionally trained, credible, qualified, certified Black woman life coach. And to think, it all started to become a reality when she took the quiz over at www.blacklifecoachquiz.com. We will stop there for today's reading, but she's here, she's live. She is the #1 new release for professional guides for Black women of faith who want to become certified life coaches online in one day. When you join our private tribe over at blacklifecoaches.com for free, you'll find out more information about how to get your hands on the ebook copy of this. As I mentioned, the print is not available. It's only for me. I have 2 copies. I may give one away at some point, but I'm the only one with print copies. These are the exclusives. You can get the ebook. I have the print. This is one form of our curriculum here for the Black Life Coach Certification Training. We have so many goodies in this book, so many things coming up that's linked to this book. So you want to get your hands. It's called the Black Life Coach. Get your hands on your copy. When you join futurebblacklifecoaches.com, which is our free private Facebook group. You'll learn all about how to become a skilled, professionally trained, qualified, certified Black woman life coach. It's great and a great read for Black women of faith. Anybody can read it, but I train Black women of faith to become certified life coaches online in one day. If you missed the beginning, I'm very entertaining. Go back and watch. I have been hired by children's classrooms to come in and read and flip through books and act out the characters, etc. I'm so excited I get to do it for you guys too. I have been a voiceover actor or actress in my former life. I'll share more details later if you have questions about it. Are there any questions about what I've read here? Hopefully some of you guys have logged off and went over to blacklifecoachquiz.com and took that quiz. You can also join us for free at futurebblacklifecoaches.com. When you get your results for the quiz, you'll also see more information about how to join us in our private coaching community. Become a crystal. If you are watching the replay and you have questions, tag me. Put them there. I'm happy to chat. Let you know where to get your hands on the ebook. She thick. And we're so excited. It's 233 pages. 35, excuse me. And it's so many more juicy, good nuggets here. I won't be on Facebook Live reading all of them. I may do that for the studio recording of this book. But if you want to jump in, check out futurebblacklifecoaches.com. I'm hot now, y'all. Are there any questions? If you're watching, go ahead and put them below. Let me get a sip of water. If not, I'm going to give y'all the rest of your time back. And I'm going to see y'all again soon. Any questions? Thank you, Tanisha, for the shout out. She's clicked on the button to join us at futurebblacklifecoaches.com. Thank you, Plezzy, for the support. Your name is featured in the book. Any other questions for those of you who just jumped on? If not, let me go on and log off and give y'all a chance to let the video populate, and then you click replay, put hashtag replay, let me know you're watching the replay, and I'll see y'all soon. Remember, let me see if it's in here. I think I put it in here. I know it's in my other book, but there's this quote that I always say. I don't see it yet. But there's someone somewhere. They're waiting on you to walk into your destiny as a future Black life coach so they can walk into theirs. Because it's when you let your own light shine that you give others permission to do the same. Listen, as a future Black woman of faith who is a certified Black life coach, when you impact just one life, you impact generations. This book is full of how to do it. The Black Life Coach. Get your hands on it. futurebblacklifecoaches.com. I'll see y'all soon. Have a phenomenal rest of your day. God bless. Bye, future Black Life Coaches.